Hi, hello everyone. I just wanted to go over the third function valve on this Branson 2515H hydraulic. I had some questions about it. So these are the factory hoses and the factory setup. So this operates your front end loader control arms and your boom control arms. So, supply and return off of what I think is the factory joystick. I did not set up the third function front valve. I had the dealer do it, but I have done several in the past on other model tractors. Very simply, it's this block with an electronic solenoid in it. The electronic solenoid is wired directly from the battery with a fused connector on it as well. It comes up to this joystick. So it's possible that this joystick was replaced, and it just has a three-way toggle switch, in, out, and that's what opens and closes that front function. All right, and I'll show you how it's mounted to the front. This is the grapple. I showed in a previous video. Yes, it's still bent, but the hoses from that third function valve come to what looks like a factory bracket here. The factory bracket, or a bracket, is pre-painted and bolted through the existing holes for the factory hard piping, hydraulic hard piping for the front end loader. It's set up, try to get it out of the shade. It's set up so you have a standard hose connection routed to a nipple, routed to a lock nut on the top of the bracket, a lock nut on the bottom of the bracket here, and then your standard quick release hose connections to whatever attachment you're using, whether it be the grapple, a snowplow. These are the hoses that were run specifically off of that third function. You can see they didn't do a very nice job of it. In fact, I think I was the one that put that zip tie on it. These were just loose and hanging there. Another reason the dealer wasn't great. I will route these in gator wrap, like was on the factory hoses, and we'll tighten them up a little better. These are, again, the factory hoses, original for the front end loader. Arms up and bucket in and out. Boom. And they're really well routed by the factory. They go through this really nice clamp or hose loom, and they're routed in this gator skin or gator wrap came from the factory. This is a closer look of the side valve, that third function valve. This is the solenoid. These are the factory the factory hoses. So we have 3 hoses from the factory, and I'm guessing that one, either the supply hose or the return hose, was diverted right to the block here. Then off of the block, we have that hose that goes back up to the top of the loader valve. And the other 2 hoses from the factory pump serve this loader valve joystick controller, the top and the bottom sides, which I'm sure is, functionally open and control, or open and close, or it just diverts the hydraulic fluid where it wants to go for whatever function you're operating this at. But that's it. It's fairly straightforward. These are the new hose connections off of this aluminum block. These are quick disconnect as well. So if I had to change these hoses, the one nice thing is that I could just take them off and have them remade if I had to. And that's pretty much it. Again, I didn't do this installation. And I'm not, the only thing I'm upset about is that the way they ran the hoses. If you are going to wire this, all right, make sure that you have 12 volt off the battery. Just please make sure you put an inline fuse holder on that, and that should be it. I'm assuming you can buy a kit that does this, or buy the whole package that does this, and the instructions should be pretty straightforward. But anyway, thank you for for watching. And it looks like we've had this is our first day out of the freezing zone in New England. So I imagine in another few days we'll be in spring. Take care, everyone. Thank you.